I know I said I was going to spend 2017 doing more important things like talking about politics and researching politics, but I just spent like a good hour, I want to say, researching the cast members of season 5's Are You the One? What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my free time? I could be doing so many other things than this. I want to preface this video by saying this is all in good fun. I obviously don't know any of these people personally. These are just my first impressions from the stuff on the MTV website, and then I looked briefly at Instagram. So the girls, first we have Alicia, and she seems super smart and responsible because she wants to be a dentist. She is also friends with Tori from last season. Carolina, she's Brazilian. I don't know if it's because she's Brazilian and on MTV or her name kind of sounds like Camilla, starts with a C, but I feel like she's going to be similar to Camilla's personality. Just from what I read in her bio, how she's like outgoing, outspoken, and she loves posting bikini photos on Instagram. Cassandra apparently loves money, according to her bio, loves being spoiled. From the previews I saw on MTV, she seems kind of sloppy, so we'll see how that goes. Hannah, she seems kind of silly and nice. Maybe this season's Julia, I don't know. It was just like the way she looked in her photo. That kind of made me think she might be this season's Julia. Cam, I almost didn't recognize her from like the bio and the previews, but she seems like super outgoing and super like friendly. Like she's going to be there for everyone. If some girl is treated wrong, I feel like she's gonna be there for that girl. She's gonna be the one to stand up to people if they're doing something stupid or bitchy or douchey. Taylor, nothing really notable from the bio or the previews. I looked at her Instagram and it looks like she might want to be a model. I noticed she likes to do things like this a lot. She looks a lot better than me when I do it, but there's a lot of like lip, like hair stuff. I don't know, I'm not America's Next Top Model, but she might want to be. Tyranny, is that really how you pronounce the name? Because like tyranny, that's not a great name to give a child. That's not like a positive name. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm sorry, but it just looks like tyranny to me. Yeah, that's what stood out to me the most was that name. When I looked at her Instagram, she loves to lip sync in the car. Catherine loves dogs and loves it when people pour alcohol into her mouth. And because she's Southern, she also loves guns. Shannon seems cute, nothing too notable about her. She also goes like the kissy faces a lot on Instagram too. I didn't know that was making a comeback. I feel like that was like a big thing in the MySpace days, but apparently it's making a comeback. Kari, she seems super confident and bubbly and outgoing, but like she could also put a man in his place if she needs to. She also loves low-cut shirts. Gianna didn't really get too much from like the previews or the description, but on her Instagram, she's an aspiring actress, so it's probably one of those Ayto people who are like on the show for other reasons than just like love or the money, probably for the exposure as well. Edward, he had a lot to say in the previews. He says that people think he's a player, so it's like that means you're a player. If people think you're a player, you are a player. Also, his Instagram handle says something like top male model, so take that as you will. Hayden seems like a sweet, like Southern boy, like Cam. Might be exactly like Cam, where he's like sweet and cute, but kind of has no personality. Derek is an athlete who is also a business major, so he's probably a fuckboy. Also, he hates shirts, like a lot. Andre is an aspiring rapper, so probably like the aspiring actress is on the show to further his other career. Jalen, I was put off a little bit at first because the phrase friend zone was in his bio, but after listening to him a little bit more and looking at his Instagram, he actually seems like a sweet, like genuine person. So he might be one of my favorites this season. Osvaldo is a former fat kid, which makes me automatically like him more because my boyfriend's a former fat kid. I don't know. He just seems like he's like a sweet kid. So I have high hopes for Osvaldo as well. Tyler seems like a douche. He is a model, so you know, that's a career. I saw on Twitter he pissed off some of the Ayto girls by saying none of the girls from the past seasons were attractive or something like that, so not the best first impression. Joey kind of seemed like a douche in like his description, but then his Instagram made him seem like less like a douche. All I know from his Instagram is that he loves cereal, and I can get on board with that. Michael says that he wants girls that he can't have, which is dumb. Also, he was wearing like a backwards cap and a cross necklace in all of his interviews, which are like two red flags for me personally. I guess some girls like that, but for me, that's like, no thank you. Ozzy, not Osvaldo, but Ozzy, he is from Costa Rica, and he is a commitment phobe, which seems to be a theme with these guys. Also, I guess some of the girls too. Ozzy is also one of the men who hates shirts, which also seems to be a trend. Mike sounds exactly like the other Mike, or a Lost Jersey Shore cast member. So those are my quick first impressions of the cast members of Ayto. If you are watching this, any of the Ayto cast members, I hope you didn't get too offended because it's all in good fun. And who knows, maybe I will give an updated impressions video or even comment on some of the episodes. Bye. I hope you enjoyed my first impressions of the Ayto Season 5 cast members. Let me know what you think of the cast members and what you think is going to unfold this season. If you have any comments for me, if you are a cast member and you want to set me straight on some of the things I said, feel free to.